The pain of last week's massive IT outage isn't over for airlines or US travelers. Over the weekend, Delta was struggling to get back to normal. On Sunday, it canceled around 1,000 more flights on top of the 3,500 it had already halted. Many of the services it did operate were delayed. All that has stranded thousands of passengers all over the US. One traveler in Atlanta, Delta's home base, said she'd been through chaos.
You can't even rent any cars. I called all of them. We barely got a hotel room last night. We were lucky to we got one. I called 5 different hotels before I was able to get a hotel room for me and my husband.
Delta faces ongoing problems caused by the outage's impact on its crew tracking system. It hasn't been able to say when normal operations will resume and has already canceled some Monday flights. The problem originated with a software update from global cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike. That triggered problems for millions of Microsoft users around the world, including many airlines. Other carriers have now mostly recovered, though United canceled 9% of its services on Sunday. Transport Secretary Pete Buttigieg spoke with Delta Chief Ed Bastian on Sunday. An official says he reminded the airline boss of Delta's responsibility to customers and the department's enforcement powers.
CrowdStrike's routine update of its cybersecurity software, which caused global computer crashes on Friday, apparently didn't undergo proper quality checks before being deployed. That's according to 3 security experts. The latest version of its Falcon sensor software was meant to make its clients' systems more secure against hacking. But faulty code in the update files resulted in one of the most widespread tech outages in recent years for companies using Microsoft's Windows operating system. One security expert said companies like CrowdStrike update their products frequently against malware. But that frequency, he said, is probably why CrowdStrike did not test its product as much. Air passengers worldwide face delays in flight cancellations as airports and airlines, along with banks, hospitals, and government offices, were caught up in the IT outage. This family from Paris was stranded at the airport in Edinburgh, Scotland.
Every hotel in Edinburgh were fully booked. I phoned to 20, 30 hotels and no, we are booked, sorry, we are booked. So we decided to sleep in the airport, on the floor. It was a tough decision with kids and family, but we have no other solution.
Microsoft on Saturday said nearly 8.5 million of its devices were affected, or less than 1% of all Windows machines. CrowdStrike released information to fix affected systems, but experts said getting them back online would take time as it required manually weeding out the flawed code.
In Edinburgh. Every hotel in Edinburgh were fully booked. I phoned to 20, 30 hotels and no, we are booked, sorry, we are booked. So we decided to sleep in the airport, on the floor. It was a tough decision with kids and family, but we have no other solution.
So we found a place at the airport, and 2 hours later someone came and said, no, you cannot stay there because this area will close. So we had to wake up the children and to find another place. So we went this way and we found another place to sleep in, but there were so many people around, so it was complicated to find a place. And then 20 minutes or 1 hour later, someone came back and said, no, you cannot stay here because it's the entrance for the family lane. So we had to move again. And I think we had four different places to crash in.
It's okay.
No interviews. 广播员说啊，这个崩溃是全国性的，如果在这个时候起飞，飞机呢将无法和地面沟通，非常危险。那已经起飞的航班将继续飞，那没有起飞的航班呢将完全停飞。这意味着说，有些乘客他已经进了飞机，并且在飞机里已经等了很长一段时间。那一比较，我发现其实等在外面还是稍微好一点。又过了1个小时呢，广播员就开始一次又一次的广播说，这个事故是全国性的，很难在短时间内解决，劝大家换票回家。这个时候呢，已经半夜1点多了。那在社交媒体上看到，全美国各地，甚至是一些欧洲的一些机场也出现同样的问题。你就看见很多一开始还很坚定的要等待奇迹出现的人开始动摇，开始打电话给家里面人。一个坐在我旁边的人在电话里就说说他不知道怎么办，只是想找个人说说话也好，完全是我的心声。我心想继续等下去我也会崩溃，于是呢就决定在机场附近自己花钱找一个酒店继续等。没想到噩梦还没有结束，好不容易摸黑打车到了酒店，酒店前台竟然说他们的系统也全部崩溃，没有办法办理入住，让我去其他酒店继续问。你可以想象我当时的心情，因为过了午夜，我没有办法在 App 上面来预定这个当天晚上的房间。那一个好心的酒店员工呢，就同意说让我在 App 上预定新天的房间，然后让我先住进来，但不能给我房卡，因为系統上它是无法登記的。
トラブルが起きました。このため搭乗手続きを